Welcome back to Jeffrey's channel. So we're going to fix the truck.
Yeah.
And we're going to do, I'm also going to do some very hard work.
Some very hard work.
Yeah.
Can you say, look Mum, I'm forklift certified.
Look Mum, I'm certified.
Forklift certified. Say it again. Look Mum, I'm forklift certified.
Look Mum, I'm first and fortified.
Forklift certified? You reckon? You're going to crash into everything. Well, that was a bit of excitement for the afternoon. So this thing's out of the shed. You can see that 450 that I added now to the front. Still looks very much the same from the outside, which is the whole point. You got the framework, fuel tanks, everything's still squared up obviously, and I've got all the reinforcements in place. And it all looks very much the same, which is good. So now what I need to do, get the tray off, move the truck out, and then I can reverse it up and get it ready to go underneath that thing. So I've got some tools ready. I'm going to dive under here and start disconnecting all the brackets, all the wires, anything that's connecting this tray to the chassis. That was a bit of a mission. It's all unbolted. There was only 4 U-bolts holding this on, 2 on either side, 1 near the fuel tank, 1 near the back wheel. And then at the back, when they have put the tailgate lifter on, they've just welded it straight to the tray. So I've cut that, I've cut the spare wheel, which they also welded to the tray. And now, well, the spare wheel carrier, which I've also cut. So should be free from the truck now. So I'll move some of this stuff and we should be able to get the forklift up there and lift this tray. Okay, I've gotten to this point. So the tray is unbolted entirely. I've lifted it most of the way up. It's in unbolted and disconnected from the back. We just need to get the back a little bit higher and then we'll be good to go. So I'll chuck you guys on tripod. I forgot to do it earlier. I didn't think I was going to get this far this quickly. So if we get the back up a little bit higher, then we can drive the truck out and then get this safe, because this is pretty sketchy. Okay, that's pretty good. I need to go up a little bit more to get the truck out, but the truck's got a flat battery, so I'll jump start that now and start driving it forwards, jump in the forklift, lift it up a little bit and drive the truck out. Well, I'd call that a success. So tray is off. Now I can remove everything else that we don't need on this half of the truck. We've got the new tray ready to go back on. Then we get the old tray off and suspended on some drums. So this is a bit sketchy, but it'll be all right. So I could take the mud flaps off and then lay it on the ground. I just didn't really want to bend all the mud flaps, and I don't really want to get underneath it. So that can stay like that for a bit. So this is the main problem with the new service tray, is sort of here backwards. So this is the tailgate lifter. This folds out. So that's going to be a bit of a pain. The tow bar's under there. That's going to be a bit of a pain as well. Then looking at this, we need to take the fuel tank off and move that. I was planning on using that one because it's got all of the wiring and stuff for the gauge, but if need be I can hook up a gauge to one of those two guys. The spare wheel carrier will have to come off. The batteries will have to come off and get moved. And I'm not 100% sure how far it comes through, but the air filter may have to go, and we'll see how we go. So, what was it, 3.5 meters from the back wheel, so probably here somewhere, I'm thinking. So yeah, batteries, fuel tank, all have to go, but for now I might be able to just unbolt this and just put it up on the back of the engine or something, so we can keep this truck running. What a big job. Oh, that box has to move, so that controls the tailgate lifter. That's gonna have to go. Gonna have to trim these guys down. So they were welded to the tray, which was a huge pain in the bum. Gonna have to cut down the rear impact guys, that big bit that says Antio and has the number plate on it. They're gonna have to go. A lot of stuff's gonna have to go. So hopefully not too much of what I've made interferes with this. So I did know that the leaf springs could come close, so these leaf spring bump stops, they may get in the way. So I'll have to just work it out as we go. But for now, I'm going to go inside because I'm absolutely knackered. That was a big job. It's also halfway through the day and I finished filming the rest of the other episode, so it wasn't just this.
So we're going to put the tray on this truck, and then we're going to see if it works for the engine. And we're going to start the engine to see if it works. So now we're going to do harder work.
Hard work on the truck?
Yep, and we're also going to fix the engine for the gas. And also we're going to do some stuff working for the water, so we can get more water for the truck.
Yeah.
And we're going to see if they're working.
Okay. What are we doing, Blakey?
We're going to move the spare tire off of the truck, and I'm just working on it right now.
Want to get rid of the spare tire?
Yeah, we're going to
Need to undo this bolt. Ugh.
I'm just going to help this because it normally works so quickly if you do the screwdriver. Yeah?
Gonna do this?
Yep. This is what we need for later.
Yeah. Okay, now you can use that one.
Now we... I'm just fixing. We're trying to get the tire off. Working?
Yep. There you go. There's one done. Want to do the other one?
Okay.
Now you ratchet it. It might be tight. Is it too tight?
Now I can work it.
Yeah, go on. Go. Push. Push.
Did it go to harder level?
Yeah, because it's a fresh one.
It's gonna drop Pete.
Good job, Blakey.
Mine is easier.
Yeah, you did a good job. Wheel fell off already.
So we got the tire off. So now we're gonna put other tires off so we can get new tires on.
All right. Sounds good. After much back and forth, we got the truck nosed into the garage here. Now it does fit in the actual shed, which is pretty good, but I'm going to rip this bull wire off because I'm going to try and sell this thing. So I'll fold it down, rip it off. Then I'm going to pressure wash the chassis and all the part that we just exposed, taking the tray off. And then I'll move the truck into the shed and we should be able to continue working on it. Okay, I'm knackered. Bull bar, grill off, chassis pressure washed quickly, and I need to move the fuel tank and stuff still. So this is just sort of clean, it's better. Then we got the service box, the correct orientation, which was actually quite difficult. So this is going to have to get lifted up, and then I can reverse the truck under it. That'll have to happen eventually. Then golf, mystery car, everything moved around. What a pain that was. So it's a new day, and I'm just having a look at the truck again and the service tray. So I think I might be pushing my luck trying to get this thing on for this episode. So I need to remove the fuel tank, which is bolted on, so that's not so bad. I need to remove the batteries, which is bolted on, so that's not so bad. That leaves all of the chassis nice and free. These may interfere with the service box. We'll have to work that out once it's on there. I'm gonna have to cut this down so that it's nice and flat with the top of the chassis. I need to get some new nylon strips to go between the tray and the truck, which we'll have to get tomorrow. I need to cut these off, which is this big pole guy, so they can go. I don't know if the tailgate lifter is high enough or low enough, and whether or not that will interfere with the tray and still get a tow bar on. So I can obviously lower this to whatever height I want to fit the tray, but will I still be able to get a trailer on is the question. Then the control box has to go, which is welded on as well. So that's welded just there. And all of the hydraulic cables and stuff are tucked in between, so that's all gonna have to go. This has got to go. And that's pretty much it for the truck. That should be most of it out of the way. And then onto the service box on the other side that I haven't touched. I've got 4 drawers to get rid of, and then the uprights and supports and stuff, that's all got to go. Don't even know what's in this one. It's been a while since I looked at this thing properly. So there's some mounts there, they can probably stay unless they're in the way of the drawers. And then that cupboard can probably stay as well unless it's in the way of the drawers. So that's probably alright. So I guess I'll start there, try and drill some pop rivets out and get these drawers out of here. That took 20 minutes to get one drawer out. Okay, it cooled down a little bit, so I ripped out all those drawers, which was quite a pain in the bum. It took me probably an hour. So now all I have to do for this tray is to cut out where the wheels are going to go. I think they're probably going to end up a bit too far, so I have to make these cupboards a bit bigger or whatever. We'll work that out. I need to fix the straps for this second fuel tank, and I also need to weld the underside of all of this. But because this thing has to come off anyway, once it's been on the truck, I have to pull it apart and paint it, all that sort of stuff. I can do all the welds when I do that, and hopefully by that stage I'll have a hoist and I can put this thing on the hoist and get underneath it. So, cut the wheel holes and try to get the thing onto the truck pretty much. That may be a job for tomorrow because there's a bit more to do on the actual truck itself. So I moved inside and I've removed the batteries, most of the wiring to suit. The fuel tank is unbolted and pushed to the side. It's on a little trolley, so that's probably going to have to end up here once the tray goes on. Just temporarily because the hoses aren't that long and I don't really want to deal with extending all of that stuff. The new tray should come to about here, which gives us a fair bit of room to bring the cab back, or the new cab back. So everything behind that point has been removed except for this back section here. So I've got to remove the electric hydraulic motor for the tailgate lifter. The bracket for it has to come off. This rear impact structure has to go. Trim these guys down, and then the same on that side, the rear impact guy, and trim that thing down. And that will get me most of this clear. Then I'm going to have to temporarily power that up to lower this a little bit, and then I'm going to have to try and put the tray on. There's still a bit to do, but it's definitely getting somewhere. it's been a lot of preparation to get to this point. The wheel tubs are all cut out, everything on the tray is ready to go. So I think everything on the truck's ready to go. So now what I should be able to do is lift the tray up, get the truck started, reverse the truck back underneath the tray, and then hopefully put the tray down onto the truck. And then put the whole lot back in the shed again. So I'm going to give it a go. Hopefully this goes well because I'm kind of by myself and we'll see. Wish me luck. Well, that sucked. Tray is on mostly, so now this is the part where everything interferes, which I was kind of expecting. So these main rails here are interfering with the leaf spring shackles. Just there. The front actually seems alright. You can see we've got plenty of room for the wheels, which is awesome. That's not going to touch the ground, which is good too. And then the front is on the actual chassis rails where it's supposed to be. The second one immediately isn't. So once we get that back down a little bit more, it'll sit a whole lot better. And I'm going to have to extend this a little bit more because I want to try and get as much of this under the tailgate as I can. And then this folds obviously, so I'm going to have to work out if I've got room for that. But it sort of mostly kind of fits, except for that little bit there, which is actually not that bad. I was kind of expecting it. So I can run another rail of this guy that way and then cut like 100mm out or 200mm or heaps out. So overall pretty good. Let's try and get this thing back in the shed. Well, the truck's back inside the shed. So the tray is on obviously, which is good. Now it is sitting a lot higher than it would be once it's all finished off. So what I need to do now is clearance these guys, get the whole thing to sit a lot lower. I think there's going to be a spot up a bit further that I need to sort out. So that'll all be another episode because this one's gone on long enough. So thank you all for watching. This tray is finally getting somewhere that looks pretty good. So I think next week we should get it all finished off for now, I should say, because we're going to build the back as well, and we'll try and get this thing sitting down properly and bolted on and all that stuff. And then there'll be more later when I do the front. So that'll be all next week. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Hello everybody, I'm Blake. Welcome to my channel. For my very first YouTube channel. I'm going to go inside for a little bit and then we're going to start our work again.
What are you doing, Blake?
I'm going to measure.
You're going to measure it? If you keep going, you need to look at these numbers here. So it should
100 meters.
500 millimeters.
500 millimeters.
Little meters.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
200 millimeters.
200 millimeters.
Okay, let's do the next one.
You got your thinking face on, Blake.
No.
Nope, no good?
No, this is not good.
Okay.
It's too low. A bit low.
Bit low? What about this one? Is this one good?
This one, that one is perfect when it's long. Well, it's going to be a bit low, so we'll have to take some tape on it.
Oh, okay.
To check what the measure readers have gone again, because it was a bit low.
Alright.
Now let's measure these two. And to keep, it is 230, a bit lower than before.
Good job, Grumpy. You know how to use a tape measure. Wow.
200 meters, it's a bit low from the 180. We'll have to take them on so we can get the answer right, so we can get them in buzzer. Don't be grumpy.
Alright, Blakey, turn her on.
Is that perfect?
Perfect.
No.
Turn the tap back off. And then go measure that one.
Measure.
Measure.
This one's too low. We'll have to restart it again.
It's not a little bit perfect like the other ones?
Let's find out.
Alright.
Oh, I'm not really sure about this one. It's not, hang on, but it's a bit up. Oh, not that much.
Not right?
A tiny bit flying. Well, it's a bit low, so we'll have to figure this out later.
Okay.
See what's making it so low.
Okay. Alright, push that one forwards. Alright, where are we going? Which way?
We're going to the right.
Alright, you better turn it lots.
No, don't push straight.
Which way? You can go backwards.
It's not forward.
That's forwards. Where are we going?
No, stop. Oh my god. Stop here.
We're gonna have to go backwards, Blakey. We're gonna crash. We're gonna crash, Blakey. We're gonna go forwards. We're gonna go backwards.
You need to go backwards.
Yeah, pull the lever backwards. Yep. There we go.
Stop here.
Now what? Forwards? Push the lever forwards. Turn this way. Keep going. No, this way. This way. Yep.
Stop.
Where are you going?
Stop. Now up.
Up. You want to go up? That's this one. Pull it back. Up a lot. You want to pull that one back for me? Just a little bit? I think it works. Where are you going? It goes a long way.
How long does it have?
Really long. That's it. Look how high it is. Can you say, look Mum, I'm forklift certified.
Look, Mum, I'm certified.
Forklift certified. Say it again. Look Mum, I'm forklift certified.
Look, Mum, I'm first and fortified.
Forklift certified. You reckon? You're gonna crash into everything.
Stop.
Where are we going?
I'm trying to go on the right.
Alright, press forwards.
Harley's trying to go
Give him a
on the
beep.
right.
Beep at him. Alright, let's go.
Is he out of the way?
You gotta press forwards. Straighten up. Don't beep at him. He's not in the way. You're gonna crash.
Now let's just go forward.
Alright, so turn this way a bit. Bit more. A whole spin. Spin it all the way around. There you go. That's better. Where are you going now?
Wait, stop.
You want to say I'm forklift certified?
I'm fully certified.
That was good. Say it louder.
I still been fortified.
Say it again. What are you, Blakey?
Watch out!
What are you, Blakey?
I said it fortified.
So, forklift certified. Beep. Don't set the dog off.
Thanks for watching. See ya, everybody.